Billionaire and owner of Twitter, Elon Musk, is planning to actually build his own town to also host his workers in Tesla, and is actually giving them some opportunity to live in that land. Now, this is a very, very interesting story that's developing now, and entities connected to Elon Musk and his companies have reportedly been acquiring thousands of acres of land in Texas with they hope to start in the new town where his employees could live and work. Now, according to reports from the Wall Street, these entities have purchased at least 3,500 acres near Austin and are in, the process of working towards incorporating a town called Snowbrook. Now, an apparent reference to the Muscat Mascus tunneling firm, that's the Boring Company, according to the journal, says, according to the report, Musk wants his employees at his companies, Boring Coal, that's Tesla's and SpaceX, all of which have a major production facilities near Austin. So it looks like the richest man in the world, yes, as it stands now, it looks like he's the richest man in the world. Looks like he's had so much plans for his workers. Now, there has been so many, um, rumors around this particular, business mogul, Elon Musk. Yes, Elon Musk. You should know Elon Musk now. If you don't know, I'm sorry. You're like just a little kid on the internet. And so yes, Elon Musk, as we all know, is the richest man as it stands now, and looks like even after rumors saying that he's laying off so much workers, it looks like he still thinks about his workers and has gone on to actually acquire a whole vast land. I mean, that's what reports are saying, a whole vast land in town near SpaceX and Tesla facilities, trying so hard to build a whole entire entity for his workers. Now, the purchase, as I said, is cost at least 3,500 acres near Austin. Like, this is very huge. Like, this is looks like a whole town for himself alone, and people are saying that wow, money is indeed good. Yes. Now it goes on to say that the Wall Street Journal reports that the billionaire wants to build his own town near SpaceX, like I said, and Tesla facilities in Texas. Now his workers would be able to live there at discounted rates, perhaps to avoid the need of Twitter-style office boardrooms. Yes. So if every employer should actually think as much as Elon Musk is doing, I think that would be very, very interesting to actually have a whole town just for your workers at a discounted price. This is very cool. I mean, Elon Musk is doing the most, and maybe I should say he must or should be commended for this. People are also saying that this is just to gain the public's, sympathy or affection after, he was seen laying off some workers and even disrespecting some of his workers. Recently, he's disrespected one disability, worker by him, and we saw visuals again that later he's come out to actually apologize to his childish act or insult, if I'm supposed to put it that way. So yes, Elon Musk has even come out to apologize to his employee over certain comments he made about him. Yes, now this is very great news for every worker who maybe has been praying, hoping that this actually happens. Now, the town will be also close to Max's Boring Company, a tunnel construction firm based in Bastrop County. Yes, now its proposed name appears to be a preference or a reference to the firm's mascot, a snail named Gary. I don't know what you guys have to say about this whole new Elon Musk trying to gain his own town. Like, I'm just actually trying so hard to picture this. Like, it's going to be like a whole town. Like, just capture Elon Musk. Okay, so that's town. Assuming without this name, Elon Musk is going to name it Elon Musk's town or Elon Musk's city. So anyone that rents, that particular home by that, Elon Musk is going to say, "I'm living in Elon Musk's, house." Very interesting. Now, outdoor sports acres or areas and swimming pools are reportedly among the planned amenities. Now, at least 3,500 acres of land has been purchased with a view of building the town on the Colorado River. Okay, so looks like it's not just going to be the house alone. So we all know that Elon Musk is a billionaire, and if a billionaire wants to do something, certainly it has to be very posh, flashy, and very catchy to the eye. So he's not just going to build it; he's going to make sure that the house is, filled with luxury, with a swimming pool and so much of sporting outdoors, so that people, especially his workers, can feel at home and all of that. Well, right now I feel like I want to work for Elon Musk because, yeah, I want to enjoy luxury. Because of course, if I'm going to enjoy all this luxury at a discounted price, who wouldn't want to, I mean, live in such luxury? Yeah, it's very interesting. Now, people have been talking about this particular, story. Now, I said earlier that Elon Musk lately was in the trend for disrespecting one of his employees, and so if this news is also true, that looks like, I mean, I'm not the one saying. People are also saying that looks like Elon Musk is trying so hard to overshame or overcover the shame he did, or he gave to his worker who happened to be disabled. Um, yes, and so he's trying so hard to maybe win public sympathy and trying so hard to gain the public sympathy. Now there's the same river that's the Boring Company wants to permission to dump tens of thousands of water works into each day. And so if you're a worker for Elon Musk, looks like this is a very good news. Now I wish I had friends who work with Elon Musk. Yeah, looks like I don't know, but as it stands now, I just have to look for friends, who maybe probably works within the Elon Musk's company, especially on Twitter. And so Twitter is actually buzzing right now because Elon Musk has purchased a whole town. I mean, it's reported or it's alleged that Elon Musk has actually purchased a whole town near SpaceX and Tesla facilities in Texas, just for his workers to actually live at a discounted price. This is very interesting. Now, trust daily trends, and we're actually going to get our eyes glued to this particular story because it is very, very catchy. I just can't wait to live in this particular luxury Elon Musk's town. Like, guys, I mean, picture the whole thing, a whole town, like, geez, like this is very, very interesting. And I must say that Elon Musk is doing so much for his workers and his company as well. It's not just Twitter alone that he's actually, done so much with it. He's transformed so many lives. He's done impacted so much lives. And so, if this is actually going to be the latest from Elon Musk, then trust us that it is something worth telling. And so we are going to get our eyes stayed and glued to it. Yes. So this is Daily Trend here on Pinax News. I am Eric Melo, and trust us that we're going to bring you latest from Elon Musk's, especially when it has to do with this new, acres purchased or land purchased by him. This is Daily Trends.